Hi, good day. So now I'll be answering some questions in the overview of multigrade. So first question, what do you think the term multigrade means? As far as what I have known, multigrade is often involves various of grade levels in one classroom. The teacher will designate differentiated instructions to the pupils according to its grade level. Multigrade are usually be found in the remote area and the classroom settings are not that fully equipped. What term is used in your area? The terminology used in our area is the split class teaching. Do any of these examples sound familiar? Yes. Have you had experiences similar to those in the example and story above? Did you attend multi-grade classes? Did you like the experience? No, I didn't experience the said stories. I wasn't able to attend multi-grade classes. What other thoughts do you have about the stories? Would you want your children to attend a multi-grade class? If they did attend such a class, how would you help them to learn better in this environment? What advice would you give teachers to help your son or daughter learn more effectively? The two stories have a different thoughts. The first story talks about how the teachers feel overworked, frustrated, and isolated, the lack of necessities in the classroom, and the limited number of teachers. The second story talks about the great progress and how dedicated the teacher is in the teaching field. There was progress wherein the government did some support and added four teachers that gave a great impact on the school. Answering the question, would you want your children to attend a multi-grade class? Though there are some advantages to multi-grade classes, personally I don't want my children to attend a multi-grade class. As much as possible, I want them to experience the common setting of the classroom. If I will be given a chance to impart an advice to the teachers to help my son or daughter learn more effectively, I think I would tell them the interest and the learning style of my child. By that, the teachers would get an information on how to teach my child effectively. And now let's talk about the characteristics of monograde and multigrade. For method, in monograde, a whole class approach is used to meet the needs of individual learners with different abilities in the same grade. For multigrade, a variety of methods are used to meet the needs of individual learners who have different abilities and are in different grades. And for organization, for monograde, the teacher is responsible for only the mandated curriculum for a particular grade. And for multigrade, more time is needed for organizing and planning instructions. And for the relationships, for monograde, the teacher-student relationship is in a monograde class can be more intimate and personal, as the teacher has the opportunity to get to know each student on an individual level. For multigrade, the relationship between the teacher and students in a multigrade class can be unique and dynamic, as the teacher must balance the varying needs and abilities of each student while still providing quality instruction. And for tutoring, for monograde tutoring style will depend on the student's needs and learning goals. It can be useful approach for targeted instruction and support in a specific subject or grade level, but it may not be appropriate for all students or situations. And for multigrade, the teacher must be able to cater to the different needs and abilities of each student while still maintaining a cohesive and supportive classroom environment. And for the trainings for monograde, teacher training in monograde education should prepare teachers to effectively instruct and support students within a single grade level or subject area. For multigrade class, teacher training in multigrade classroom should focus on providing teachers with the skills and knowledge they need to effectively teach students of different grade levels in the same classroom. And for number, monograde range from around 20 to 30 students. And for multigrade, the number of students in a multigrade classroom can range from a few as 5 to 6 students to as many as 30 to 40 students, depending on the size of the school and the number of grade levels being combined and the class size policy of the district or country. And for the curriculum for monograde, the curriculum will be organized around a series of units, lessons, and activities that are designed to help students master the knowledge and skills required for their grade level. The curriculum will typically include subjects such as math, reading, writing, social studies, science, and possibly additional subjects such as arts, music, and physical education. And for multigrade, the curriculum in a multigrade classroom is designed to be flexible and responsive to the diverse needs of students at different grade levels. The teacher may need to adjust the curriculum and teaching strategies to ensure that each student is able to meet their individual learning objectives while also addressing the needs of the class as a whole. And for remuneration, monograde teachers in monograde classrooms are paid in salary based on the level of education and experience, which is typically determined by the school district or education department. And for multigrade, the remuneration or compensation for teachers in multigrade classroom may vary depending on the location, school, and other factors. In some cases, teachers in multigrade classrooms may receive higher compensation than teachers in monograde classrooms due to the additional responsibilities and challenges of teaching students across multiple grade levels. And for skills for monograde, some of the key skills that are important for teachers in monograde classrooms include content knowledge, classroom management, assessment and evaluation, and communication and collaboration with colleagues. And for multigrade, some of the key skills that teachers need in a multigrade classroom include differentiated instructions, classroom management, collaboration, assessment and evaluation, flexibility, communication, and creativity. And for the resources for monograde, textbooks and instructional materials, technology, manipulatives, and other hands-on materials, library resources, and support staff. And for multigrade, curriculum guides and standards, textbooks, multi-level materials and technology, or any interactive tools. Now, similarities between multigrade and monograde classes. Both multigrade and monograde classes aim to provide a high-quality education for students, with teachers utilizing their teaching skills and resources to support students' academic, social, and emotional development. Differences between multigrade and monograde classes. The difference between multigrade and monograde classes is that in a multigrade classroom, students of different ages and abilities learn together, while in a monograde classroom, students are typically of the same age and grade level. Classroom management and organization techniques. Both monograde and multigrade classrooms require effective classroom management and organization techniques, but in a multigrade classroom, teachers need to use more flexible and differentiated strategies to accommodate the diverse needs and abilities of students at different grade levels. Disciplinary issues. In a monograde classroom, disciplinary issues may arise from a lack of engagement or understanding of the material, disruptive behavior, or conflicts between students. Overall reflections. Teaching in a monograde or multigrade classrooms requires a unique set of skills and strategies, but both provide opportunities for teachers to support their students' academic and personal growth, and create a positive and engaging learning environment that promotes lifelong learning. And now for the issues and comments. Classroom organization. There are only 2 classrooms, and inside the classroom was not that engaging and interesting. The students grouped according to its grade level by column. Number of children and age range. There are 6 pupils occupying the classroom. with an age from 5 to 8 years old. Methods used by the teachers. The students have the same learning objectives, but activities that are given to each grade level are differentiated. The level of difficulty depends on the grade level. Types of activities performed by the students. Most of the activities that performed by students are more on literacy and numeracy skills. Support provided by the teacher, the learners, and the community. Sometimes the teacher brought some food for her students' lunch and even for snack. For the learners, the support that they provided is their willingness to go to school to learn in order to accomplish the mission, vision, and the goals of education. The people in the community help each other in building up the classroom and provides resources and materials to enhance the learning experience. Challenges: limited resources, distance and isolation, possibility of encountering wild animals, risky, no water supply, and difficult terrain. Reflection: think about the information and skills you have acquired in this unit. Consider how you would apply what you have learned in your teaching situation. According to what I have learned, in teaching multigrade, the teacher should acquire the needed skills for the teacher to be effective in the field. As what have the multigrade teacher said, in delivering the lesson, the learning objectives should be the same, but the activities are differentiated according to its grade level. This approach is challenging. It's not easy, so it needs a lot of courage, perseverance, and dedication. Explain the concept of multigrade teaching. Multigrade is often involves various of grade levels in one classroom. The teacher will designate differentiated instructions of the pupils according to its grade level. Multigrade are usually be found in a remote area and the classroom setting are not that fully equipped. Compare multigrade teaching and monograde teaching. Multigrade teaching involves instructing students from different grade levels and in the same classroom, while monograde teaching involves instructing students of the same grade or level in separate classrooms. Describe your personal views on multigrade teaching. Multigrade teaching needs a lot of effort, courage, and perseverance. Yes, it's challenging but rewarding approach to education that requires teachers to be creative, flexible, and adaptable to the diverse needs of students in the classroom.